one of the amazing things about NACAC 2022 is we have people from more than 40 countries who have traveled all over the world to be here for this conference. And actually, Khwaja Umam, who's with us right now, you are actually working with a lot of those people from all over the world with your organization, SimpIED, to be able to work together. Can you tell me a little bit, first of all, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Tell me a little bit about what you guys are working on through SimpIED.
So we are an international education organization, and we are working with a lot of US and other international universities, helping them with their outreach efforts internationally. So we provide recruiting tours to these universities, and they travel to countries in Latin America, Middle East, India, Pakistan, and they visit high school campuses, interact with students. When it comes to grad recruitment, they are visiting college campuses. So yeah, that's pretty much.
So you were telling me this is the first time you've attended this conference. What is that? What is it like for you to interact with all these people who have a similar background in education and counseling and admissions, and having these conversations for the last couple of days?
Oh, it's been amazing. Yeah, this is my first NACAC, although I've been around for international conferences in the US before. But it's been a wonderful experience so far, networking, meeting with so many different people coming from different parts of the world. So overall, it has been a wonderful cultural exchange and knowledge exchange.
What do you think some of the big things that people are able to take away from this conference, from having these interactions in person instead of being on Zoom or sending emails like we've unfortunately or fortunately had to do for the last couple of years?
Yeah, well, I think it's extremely, it's a big blessing to be back in this format because for the last 2 years we were all zooming around, and I think we all needed that break and come out back to the normal life that we live. So I think this is something that is irreplaceable, and the physical interactions and networking that you do in this manner is just simply amazing, and you take away a lot and you make those human connections, and I think that matters the most.
I mean, you said you traveled all the way from India to be here in Houston to attend this in person. Why did you pick this conference? Why did you make that travel, hours and hours to make sure you were in this room?
So yeah, I mean, this platform offers a good, way in which you can connect with a lot of people from the international admissions community, and and also I came across a lot of universities from Japan, from Europe, from Canada. So it gives me a great platform to connect globally. So I guess that was primarily the choice that I made.
I love that. And for people who are maybe unfamiliar with special ed, what would you want them to know about the work that you're doing and how you're hoping to grow in the future?
So yes, so we as an organization are working very hard to help students connect with universities, whether they are students from these developing countries or some of the developed nations as well. But the idea is to bridge that gap that exists between students and universities. So the whole purpose of our recruiting tours are to take people from the international admissions team directly before students who they can share about the opportunities that their universities offer, and then the universities, the students can take it up from there, explore the world that they have before them.
And what have you heard from the students from really all over the world, some of these underdeveloped communities who may not have had the opportunity to connect had it not for people been traveling and educating and putting them into the rooms or connecting them with other universities.
Yeah.
What's the feedback you've been hearing?
So yeah, it's an amazing experience for them, like especially students who are looking out for opportunities at the undergrad levels. In many countries, at that level, parents are very, very concerned. And that gives an opportunity. Sometimes many high schools, when they have such university delegates visiting their campus, they invite parents as well. So it becomes a very, very good opportunity even for the parents along with the students to interact, get to hear from the universities directly and clear all their doubts. I think it's a wonderful experience for them.
And if people want to know more about the work that you're doing, what do they need to know? Where can they go?
So, well, they can just go to our websites. It is very easy, SimpIED, SimpIED.org, and you'll find a bunch of stuff on there.
I love that, SimpIED.org.
Yep.
Thank you so much, and thank you for all the work that you're doing all over the world.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.